it's going to, initiation as usual when you have an Enigma in the game is going to be key from either side here.
Whoops. Smoke just got broke. Monkey King, what are you doing here? Mistakes have been made. And he hooks the wrong one. Thompson gets left in. They'll at least look for the trade out. But first blood will go the way of Infamous. That was not the plan from T1.
No, and certainly the better trade.
Only that Whitemon could essentially just sit in Fountain for the rest of the game and counter. I like this approach. I think it's just playing to an advantage instead of looking at your pick and then making it even weaker than it is.
Ooh, see, they're going to pick out Silencer. They're going to go for this kill. Silencer, Whitemon, he's in trouble. Likely dead. Is going to do as much damage in return to the Enigma and going to allow for the turn from Ana to come out. So kind of just standing his ground, accepting death. And proved to be the correct calls. On a hook, it's not going to be a kill on Michael.
Yeah,
with the brown boots on him.
So they've played it POS 2, POS 4, POS 3 so far. Wouldn't be surprised to see POS 5. I would have a heart attack if we saw POS 1.
Don't count it out. Definitely don't count it out.
I'm not. It's still possible. Hook bot lane though. Ana, ambitious. And well, it doesn't work out the best of ways for him in the end, as actually Ana goes down first. Frank does get the kill.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of a tough lane for Parker.
Yeah, and meanwhile in the mid, things aren't too bad for Thompson. Like, he approached this lane the right way. He went for the Uve. He has 2 points in Jingu. Leo can't really get that pressure you usually see against a melee laner. It's just the way this lane works is, in theory, it should be SF favored. But if you get close, there's nothing you can do. Bot lane, though. Roll through.
Yeah, Silencer goes down first. Pudge as well. And that was just another case of a clash coming out, but they killed the Silencer quickly enough that he wasn't able to do enough return damage. Sven is absorbing farm at his tower, but he might be in trouble. Zephyr tossing in to the trample, but good stun immediately. Has support coming in, and that's Leo style. And immediately T1's like, we got to get out of here. The chase is on.
Yeah, but where's your stun? You need a stun right now. Avalanche is going to be there, so they'll at least clean up Zephyr. He's going to waste a lot of their time in the process. Key detail there is they were the ones that dove, and they still get out with Cuckoo and force a rotation out of multiple heroes. So good kill nonetheless, but overall not too bad for T1.
Yeah, that is absolutely a case of full teams on bottom lane. This is bad. Ana gonna tuck in and hope for the turn at least on a Michael, and they'll get it, but dare I say at what cost?
Okay, I'll give you the cost. I'm that Silencer right now. I'm in my pub game. I say you need to spam that much. It feels like every time he's using abilities on this task, it's leading to a kill. Mid lane, speaking of kills.
Wheel style, Requiem. He's going to be lifted up, though. Tossed in. Now the Requiem going up. No, the last word comes out, so he can't get the damn cast up, but we got a black hole. And that ain't being stopped for the time being. 1 down, 2 down. Silencer and Monkey King both will fall. So the Requiem being stopped over and over again.
Oh, the top.
Well,
Cuckoo makes the best of a bad situation. He's like, well, we're outnumbered on the mid lane. It looks like you left the Sven alone farming top.
Yeah, the end steal. He actually doesn't have the Glaive of Wisdom yet, though, which would allow for that to even take place. So, and again, being a support, it's understandable. But as the game picks up, that of course, going to become more of a factor. He's going to be involved here as the hook in onto Enigma. There is TP support. Enigma getting low. The auto attacks and the tower assisting for that kill. However, Ana goes down, though. Affliction with the toss to finish the job there. Michael, he's dead. Boundless Strike will take him out. So a 2 for 1, but that's another kill on Ana.
Man, Leo Style is learning how annoying Prone Beast is. Well, that was happening.
We haven't done much mention of Sven this game, but he does have his Mask of Madness, by the way. He might be in trouble. Look at the smoke play from T1 into the Ancients. They're pinging him out. They know he's here. Do they have the jump? They're going in. Thompson, Boundless Strike. The onslaught. TP support coming in though, but the global silence used as well, slamming him into the ground. Down goes Sven. He's out for 30, and now this response. It's here. Is it enough though? Whitemon feeling the pain thanks to the tusk, so he eventually goes down the black hole, locked out with the Requiem, and Monkey King is gonna fall as a result. So they lose their Sven, but there's a funny, but there's a steal from Zephyr. His own black hole. It's gonna be counted though. The yields up immediately. He's in the air, coming back down, putting the nuke out, but it's just too much damage to handle. And down falls a Rubik. So a 3 for 1, Infamous. Pleased with that outcome.
And right now, everyone's like, where's Pudge? And also, you've got no heroes showing on the map. So that's the logic behind why only 4 were fighting there. They did not expect that to transpire into a full team fight.
Oh no, Zephyr thinking he's TPing in to help push this out. Well, still has a chance right here with his teammates, but Michael is going to have to TP in. Yes, they are going to get the turn kill. So
they get more
for Zephyr for a second, but they might get more.
one tap away. They're going to be able to find the Tiny at least, courtesy of the setup from Cuckoo. And now this T1's going to be going down. And I want to remind you that so far, Infamous, although they're somewhat fighting back and forth, they've yet to take any towers yet. So they've got both this Pudge and this Primal Beast. And that's what we're looking to do right now. Leo Style stuck in the river and in trouble, but maybe Breaky, maybe he'll still be able to get away courtesy of Michael.
Michael, he's the one in trouble now, though. So, yep, saving his teammate. But Tusk, don't think he's getting away from this one. Just going to make it take as long as possible. And eventually, the damage is done. So, Noma King immediately goes into the Dire Ancients for somebody else. But Shadow Fiend, he's already well away. And Enigma's porting in next to him, but they're not done chasing, apparently. They're going in. Shadow Fiend going to be jumped the hook to secure the kill. When it's all said and done, Thompson, though, that Spirit Vessel's up on him, going to take the Storm Hammer to the face, the Black Hole on Cuckoo, but there's the Global Silence. We see to immediately counter it.
In trouble. Dismember's going to come out. Slows as well, so they can't easily retreat. Pulverize will keep them on the spot as well. Now, luckily for them, Anna is not willing to throw out the hook just yet, courtesy of Parker being in the neighborhood. But if Parker's here, he's not farming. So he needs to find some kills. In on Anna. Slows are going to come out to keep them away, and maybe he can make his escape, but too low on the HP. Spirit Vessel ensures he can get out, and Infamous in the end turn it around.
Yeah.
Maybe 1 or 2 creeps? Sure, but we get to hit you as well. Michael.
Oh, Tusk.
Going in. Whether he likes sort of lumps it. Just going to turn around on him though. Gold Strength comes out. Parker willing to fight. Blinks in straight away with the Storm Black Hole used against them. Pulverize as well. They can't even back off. It's going to turn against them here. Both going down. Cuckoo not done yet though. Looks for an extra on the side. SF dead and Infamous in shambles.
That is the worst feeling ever if you're Enigma. It really is. Knowing that you not only died, but you gave up your Black Hole to the Rubik, and it's what sets up the next massive fight for T1. So that's got to sting if you're Frank especially, but of course credit to Zephyr and the team of T1 for
So they don't have it to go Roche, otherwise it's too slow. In an ideal world, T1 chills and they let you just farm for a minute or two and you can go for a God Strength Roche play and then follow up. But you can see T1 don't play that way. These guys have no chill. They are incredibly aggressive. They're keeping that up here in game number 2. Stuns come out. The initiation looking like it's going to backfire for Infamous as Affliction in a bit too deep. And the counterattack on the side, but the Black Hole there to counter it out. T1 turn about. The silence and opener was good enough to secure them around the pit.
Yeah, Silencer did not have a buy. That's the first thing I looked for. Did he have a buyback? He did not. The second yeah, they are.
Oh, so you give it to the hero that is a double damage. Wow.
You like it.
God. I'm pretty sure anyone dies to this Sven if he stuns them now, actually. They need to get out. Anna's waiting around. They catch 2. Parker goes in. Straight away takes out the Silencer. Anna will try to run away. Gets the blink off, but Leo Style catches him with the Yules. A Boogaloo to party. And celebrate an easy 2-tapper there.
Yeah, and as I was saying, again, Silencer does have the buyback now, but it's certainly not worth trying to even remotely save the Pudge at that point. But yeah, that's exactly the hope that Infamous was going for. He just shredded them. I mean, even the Pudge dropped quickly when he got on top of him eventually. So yeah, Sven is why would they stop pushing after this? They got 2 minutes plus remaining on the Aegis. Gonna push out the mid lane. They see what's happening top though. Guess what? It's a Primal Beast pushed up here and actually in trouble. The Black Hole solo locked into. They have a Requiem. They do. BKB is gonna be wearing off soon. Midnight Pulse coming out. Is Requiem even needed? He's not gonna go for it. He's got raises and team support. So there is the free kill on a Primal Beast. Definitely worth the Black Hole coming out.
They did just rotate a lot of heroes though. It seems like T1's
going hunting though. He's in the front lines with that smoke. The opportunity is near. There's the jump. Not the greatest target in the world. It's Pudge. He's going to pop his BKB and return with the Dismember. Arcane's Curse. Tusk likely dead. Maybe not for the time being.
No.
Dobson, Wukong's off to the side. Leo Style did not realize he was nearby. Now he's going to pop his BKB and try to run. They lose a Tusk. Yeah, Leo Style survives some way somehow. The Yule's on up. There's another fight taking place to the south here. And the blink away from Leo Style manages to get away. Pudge now in trouble. And Pudge likely to hold the Spirit Vessel smackdown for Cuckoo. No, Pudge survives KP.
Yep, and now Sven's being stunned up. They have got enough to protect him right now. Thompson's trying to turn upon him, but needs to be careful. Can't get the dodge out. Too much damage out of Parker, and he might even find more out of this. Cuckoo trying to make his great escape, but it seems he's a little bit too slow. A fight that looked like in the second half it could go the way of T1, but they did not have enough lockdown, rather.
This is going to be interesting, the engagement. But they do. Monkey King with the first chance.
Cuckoo not able to connect. He wants an easy opener. Maybe they can find it. The stun comes out. Leo style. Late to activate the BKB, but don't worry. Cuckoo's still got something for you now that is activated. Backside, however, they've lost the silencer, and this is where you don't want to fight. T1, Black Hole can come out against them, but no! Buyback instantly cancels out Frank's relevance here. Cuckoo and Thompson will chase him down, and all of a sudden, Infamous need to retreat.
Well, and Shadowfiend also gets picked off. Speaking of retreating, Tiny attempted to do so as well. He's just dead, though. You look at the south, though. You got Sven running back in. He's got God's Strength still ready to go. He's looking to find Cuckoo. Not going to happen. Onslaught away with the TP, and that God's Strength damage has now been activated. And he's going to look to use it soon, but Thompson immediately Blue Cross goes down with the Boundless Strike. The 800 could off the bat. Parker, though, pops the BKB. The Nullifier is activated, though. Parker needs to get out of here. He's still very low. He's got support nearby. Thompson chasing, but the Yule's on up. Sven is getting low and finally dead. 100 seconds he's out for. No buyback KP. Infamous in trouble.
God, Cuckoo is just zoning the entire team away on his own. They get the big kill. Like I said, no buyback. He's gone for 90 seconds. And if they get a whiff for this, they can go. But
he died. So that is the key in this game right now.
This game does get very hard if you wait too long, though, because Whitemon is slowly making his way towards a refresher, and that's why you're seeing Infamous make this move. Global got used. They're free to go, but only for 30 seconds. They need to make it count. Jump in, BKB activated by Cuckoo. He turns around against him. Tiny chose the wrong target to open up with, and all of a sudden, that window has closed.
Jumped in and became an immediate ragdoll. Meanwhile, Sven with the God's Strength, he's hunting for somebody. He wants the silence. Look, he's just going B-left for the sports back. The black hole gonna be activated by Frank. Eventually gonna be stopped, but the damage is done by Infamous. Thompson, he's gonna melt down. The Aegis brings it back up. A Leo style. No Requiem was used earlier, but Sven is still here. He's got a Storm Hammer. Gonna be silenced for the time being, but it doesn't matter. Monkey King is out for 90. Has a buyback, but they chase on a Cuckoo. And Infamous gonna annihilate this fight. Silencer, believe it or not, will be the only one to live. That looked good for Infamous.
I'm gonna get some abusive DMs after that. I said the window had closed. It had not. They had 50.
Very likely might be. I mean, especially with the aura nearby of Shadowfiend, although actually he doesn't actually have the talent there for that. But either way, they are still gonna be pushing very aggressively. Another God Strength even gonna be activated by Sven. That kind of just shows you how much of a priority they're making this. They want at least the second set of bracks. So buyback though. And they are going to try to hold the best they can. Yule's on up, and Leo Style immediately starts running away with his own BKB. Thompson, knowing that the end is near, I'm sure, but I don't see T1 being able to stop this push, especially with your Monkey King and Pudge. Your position 1 and 2 still dead. As there's the Mega Creeps officially spawning. So how about it? This is going to end up being a split series, and you know, again, Infamous, all the credit to them. They played this one very well, and I don't know if this is necessarily a drafting issue, but it does seem like T1, they invested a lot into countering this Enigma, not only with the silencer, but across the board. It seems like the Rubik pickup especially, but
there it is.
Clearly that didn't matter.
Nah, GG gets called. I mean, T1, I think you're right. They have this different style about them. They're committed to the idea of fast 5-man Dota, but Infamous proved there's a way to dip your toe in the greed still and come out golden. Wow.
I mean, this was, I'm as a, I guess as a commentator, spectator, whatever,